Hello, welcome everybody. It's me, I'm Pixel, and with me there's someone that is shaking.
Very excited.
She's shaking. She shakes.
I'm shaking.
She hopes that today we see the scene that she was talking about for like 1 month. So maybe we're gonna see it.
Hopefully. I'm still waiting for that. No, but I did look at our save and I immediately understood where we were.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be, hopefully, it's gonna be interesting.
So, as the title said...
And I say hopefully because...
Because?
Because the game is going back and forth a lot.
Yeah,
I don't
of course.
exactly remember when.
Of course.
Yes, so, as the title says...
The old man was too stubborn to die and discovered magic, so everyone is fucked now, basically.
Yes, basically. Accurate summary of our last live.
More news at 11. Yeah. So Kizo said, you know what? You guys are stupid and you don't deserve my money. So I'm gonna kill all of you randomly. But my grandchildren, maybe they are smart enough for that. So we'll see about that. That's basically what happened.
We will see. In the meantime, stay in this random prison cell that's somewhere in the house, question mark.
If it is in the house and not in Kuadorian. Because we don't know if it's there or somewhere else.
Yeah, it's somewhere. It's somewhere around Rokkenjima.
Which is...
Somewhere around Rokkenjima.
Which is the same as saying it's somewhere in the world, because Rokkenjima is like huge. I
mean, most of the island is not inhabited, but this was one of Butler's point in I think chapter 2, where he said, "Oh, Rokkenjima is so big, anyone could be in here."
Yeah, so that's what I mean. The island's huge, so yeah. I mean, it's huge enough to have an entire forest where you could hide an entire house.
Yes.
So it must be big. Okay, so we can go. Beam bomb, beam bomb, beam bomb.
Goda and Kumasawa. The only thing left for those two who witnessed that massacre
Goda
in
and
the
Kumasawa reached the kids, yes.
In the guest house, yes.
In the guest house.
Was to cradle their heads without knowing how to interpret what they had seen.
Kumasawa-san, 大丈夫? お茶飲む?
Oh.
ありがとうございますね。申し訳ございませんが、しばらくそっとしていただけますか。
I've been now.
Maria tried to be nice, but it seemed that Kumasawa still hadn't been able to clear away her confusion.
No, wait, we already had this argument about Kumasawa being Virgilia and all of that stuff. But yeah.
Yeah.
We already had that argument.
There's, yes, we have.
Maria, 気を使ってくれてあり、Kumasawa-sanは休ませてやってくれ。
Jessica was also worried about the shock those two must have received after witnessing such a tragedy. But her wildest dreams couldn't even come closer to the unbelievable scene Kumasawa had witnessed. Unbelievable.
Exactly. Unbelievable.
So unbelievable that esatto che va.
Yes. It's because that meme works more in Italian than any other language for me. That's why I said it.
Yes.
I said it like that.
Yeah, understandable. There are some things that just come out in Italian.
Yeah.
It's like allora.
Yes. That's gonna come out
Nevertheless,
every now and then.
Yes. Nevertheless, with her mother murdered and her father captured, wasn't as though Jessica could stay calm either.
You don't say.
She sealed her anxiety and sadness using her anger towards Kinzo and walked irritatedly around the room.
Ah, Kinzo.
熊沢さん、
Just an average old man.
母さんは本当に。
ええ、あんなひどい死に方を私は見たこ
ひょっとすると
Thank you,
まだ生きてて、手当てをすれば。
Kumasawa, you could have said it a little bit, you know. You could have been a little bit lighter on it, but okay.
ないんだよな。
Jessica.
I think your mother is missing half of her head, so I don't think that's possible. But yeah, whatever.
頭があんなことになって生きていられる
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I was thinking.
そりゃそうだ。頭が砕けちまったら手当てなんて必要ねえよな。普通。
When Goda had come flying into the guest house, he had, overcome with hesitation, told about the massacre in the dining hall without concealing anything.
I am.
I mean, except for the part about witches and magic, which they themselves couldn't believe.
I mean, it's understandable because if you see all of that, you're like, what the fuck did I just so yeah.
In other words, he hadn't even sugarcoated the cold-blooded way in which Natsuhi and the others had died. It was too late now, but Kumazawa regretted the fact that they'd obviously said too much. However, while lightly shaking her head and with a slightly painful laugh, Jessica spoke.
いや、むしろ話してくれたおかげで冷静になれたぜ。頭を砕かれちまったってところを伏せられてたら、私はひょっとすると生きてるかもしれないって言って。
Yeah, but
屋敷
I
へ向かいじいさまにて食わして。
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know if that would have actually been a good idea. On one side, you could say that you have like sugarcoated the news a little bit, but on the other side,
Yeah, but no.
it's unrealistic expectation. So yeah.
一末の希望が命取りになった可能性。その意味では
本当にもし言葉をあまりに選ばなかったことはお詫びします。
今はいいよ。母さんはもうどうしようもないけど、父さんはまだ生きてる。カノン君もシャノンもキリエおばさんも南條先生、なんとか彼らを助けたいし、彼らに負担をかけないためにも余計なことをする。電話の前で待機してることが今は一番の協力になるかもしれないし。
They might receive a phone call asking them to create a diversion while the others escaped. Or the others might discover their location and call for rescue. Jessica understood that in order to act promptly when the time came, the only thing they could do for the time being was to wait in this room.
How do you call for rescue if there's no working phone? But whatever.
I mean, they called internally.
Yeah,
So
but
maybe ask, call for them for rescue.
them
Just
for
call
yeah,
them for
yeah,
rescue.
yeah.
Once they had finished inspecting the downstairs area and locking up, George, Butler, and Goda returned. Each was holding various objects. George had things like drinks, canned food, crackers, and other types of snacks he had found in the lounge and the storage room, as well as a first aid kit. They were all consumables that would be essential during a siege. Goda had a larger folding ladder and carpentry tools. Those were to seal the room from the inside, just in case. If it came to it, the ladder was for escaping out the window. Butler had brought up objects that could be used as alleged weapons or poles. In addition to the obvious kitchen knife, there was a disassembled table leg that could be used as a club. I was expecting something like disassemblato.
No,
So there was a
disassembled.
syllable missing to me.
Ah, yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know about this.
No,
It was missing a
disassembled.
syllable.
Yes.
disassembled, and a pole roughly the size of a person, which it apparently made by taking apart a headstand.
Ah, yeah, these are all very Silent Hill F weapons. If you think about it.
Now that I think about it, yes.
If you think about it, there's like a knife.
There's also a kitchen
there's a
knife.
kitchen knife, the pole, a piece of wood, stuff like that. You're just missing a baseball bat, and then you're good to go.
Yes. Even though the pole had no point, it could surely be used like a spear. There was a good chance that their enemies had guns, so it was dubious whether this would be of any use.
Well, if you have something like a knife, you can make a spear out of the point. You can point it.
Still, if your enemy has a gun, it's
Yeah,
basically-
I mean it's better than nothing though.
Yeah. There we go. It was still better than not having them.
Yeah.
And if having these could give them at least a little peace of mind, then they'd be useful for their calming effect. Then, the bed and the sofa were placed up against the door, barricading it. They didn't go so far as to seal it up with nails. There was still a chance that Kraus and the others would escape and come to meet up with them.
Okay.
They had apparently set up a barricade at top of the stairs as well. It had been set up in a way that would create a racket, so it would serve as a warning alarm as well.
It would be a shame if one of the demons could create an opening out of thin air. It would be a really big
don't know
shame.
that.
Of course,
They
I
don't
do
know
not
that.
know, but all of these could be really a shame if one of the demons' power would be creating opening out of nowhere. So yeah,
Yeah.
it would be a big shame. Just saying. Oh, I clicked mute by mistake.
Okay. That had apparently been Butler's idea,
Yeah, barricades.
the barricade. For that reason, they turned the TV off. This way, if the first floor window were to be broken, they would hear.
Oh,
Once the switch had been turned, all that was left was an eerie silence.
but Maria won't be happy about that.
No. The sound of violent wind and rain. Were they going to have to spend the whole night being crushed by such suspense? The boat would come tomorrow morning. However, judging by the weather report, most of tomorrow was going to be covered in the typhoon, and the boat probably wouldn't come. The typhoon was set to pass by in the morning of the day after tomorrow. In other words, the boat would be arriving in the morning after next, the morning of October 6th.
Yes.
And right now, it was late at night on October 1st. They would have to spend more than 30 hours on this island. With Kinzo turned a cold-blooded murderer and his weird companions prowling about. Even with the shutters closed, there would definitely be a little bit of light seeping out. It might let the enemy know that they were hiding here.
I mean, it's like you don't know, but okay.
Yeah. Butler suggested that it might be best to turn off the lights. But they had already been overwhelmed by a ghastly feeling just from turning the TV off. There wasn't anyone who directly challenged this proposal, but then again, there wasn't a single other person who agreed with it.
おお、テレビダメなの？
Yep, there it is.
悪いが我慢してくれ。敵の侵入の音を聞き逃すわけにはいかない。
つまんない。
I mean, even though she had been told of her mother's death, Maria alone didn't feel an approaching sense of danger.
Of course. I mean,
Golden Land.
yeah, Golden Land, and also technically she killed her like several times.
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
Maybe.
That happened.
Maybe
That
it's a dream.
definitely happened.
She was dreaming, maybe. She was asleep.
Listen, if you... Okay, let's say she was dreaming about it. It's what she wants, so whatever, what the fuck does she care about
Okay,
that?
fair.
So even if that was a dream, to her say, hey, yo, your mother died, I understand. Saying, oh well, okay. So, what's good? Anyway.
Anyway. She just seemed to be upset that the TV had been turned off.
I mean, I would be upset as well. Or maybe not.
Or maybe not.
Hard question.
Yeah, oh, I heard I have a question. Sorry. I have a question.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how all the TVs worked. Didn't they have like a knob for volume?
I mean, yeah, all television have volumes. Even the most old ones, even the one made out of wood. There's knobs,
Okay.
or you
No,
could have
because
the
I was-
remotes or buttons on the screen. But yeah,
Yeah, but maybe it's just me being weird that sometimes I watch videos with no audio whatsoever, and I don't mind.
I think here the point is the distraction.
The television it would make noise. Oh,
Yes,
right,
but
the
it's also a distraction. So even if
Right,
it is
makes sense.
on just with no volume, it would be a distraction. I think that's the whole point of it. And also, daily reminder that screens emits light.
Oh, right.
They were also thinking about turning off the lights. So yeah, that is also a
okay,
thing.
understandable. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't think about this before.
Yeah, but also in the 80s there were televisions with remotes. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
they already were a
Okay.
thing. So yeah.
Even though she's in such a... Yes?
I think the first remote television is from the 70s or 60s. I'm not very sure, but yes.
Okay. I'm not too knowledgeable on this matter because I haven't seen that many old televisions.
You've seen at least one.
I seen you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was talking about.
Are you saying that you're older?
Maybe. Maybe not. The fact that I don't receive signal anymore, it's may mean something. I don't know.
Anyway.
Daily reminder that the 90s were more than 30 years ago. So yeah, and after the 90s, they not made CRTs again. So yeah.
Okay. Daily reminder that I'm old.
Yeah.
Even though she is in such a bizarre situation, can she not share in our sense of danger? Is it because she's so young?
No.
To Butler, even this faintly unsettling feeling from such a young girl made him sense that there was something very eerie about Mario. Oh, back here again. Fuck yes.
One moment, sorry.
Yes, don't worry.
There we go. Okay, I'm done.
晩作尽きたわね。鉄格子はなんとかなりそう？
残念だが想像以上に堅牢。いつ頃に作られたものか知らんが耐用年数も文句なし。実に有料な物件だよ。
I mean, it's metal, so yeah.
Kitty chuckled softly. They had no moves they could make, but she had calmed just a little.
さながらここは取られた駒を置く。駒打つ手はもはやありませんか。
まだよ。諦めるには早いわ。思考の停止は鼓動の停止に同じよ。
だな。 チェスの駒置き場に意味はないが、将棋ならば大きな意味を持つこともある。駒置き場の一枚の歩が相手にプレッシャーを与えることだってあるはずだ。
なるほど。
Oh yeah, I remember reading that even capture pieces in shogi can be used for something. I don't know what, but I know they can be used.
しかしこの鉄格子はどうしようも。
私たちにはね。でもここの場所を特定し、合田さんに連絡することができれば助けに来。
なるほど。しかし合田さんに危険を強いることになりますな。その場合、成人男性が不在になるゲストハウスのお子さんたちも不安です。
I mean, George and Butler are there.
Well, yeah, I mean they are not the wolves, but old enough
事態が好転するまで塩漬けにするのも
to
悪
be
くない。
at least a bit responsible.
Let's just say that this shows my my trust in Goda.
Yeah, I mean Goda, yeah, is the first one to run, of course.
Yes.
And that's what actually happened, and that's why he saved himself.
Yes.
もっとも損切りを恐れれば紙切れ同然になるかもしれんがね。我々の命がだが。
親の子犬もね。私たちで何とかするからおとなしくしていなさいって偉そうに電話して、その下の根も乾かないうちに助けを求めるなんて。実に格好悪いわね。
Okay.
この後に及んではくだらんプライドなどとっくに紙切れだ。知恵を絞ろうじゃないか。ここはどこなんだ。本当に食堂の真下なのだろうか。
I don't think so.
それとも屋敷とは異なる別の場所だろうか。
Kraus, Kirie, and Nanjo began to discuss this further. Kanon was squatting by the bars, silently trying to sense anyone's presence. Just as he had been ordered. Shannon came close to him, and they both squatted down together.
気配は感じるの？
こちらに意識は向けていないけれど、比較的近くに誰かいる。
それは人間？
ヤギたちだと思う。あい
Oh.
つらの吐息は実に賑やかだよ。
Oh.
The goats! The goats! Kanon's ability to sense the presence of others was several levels above that of a human. He said that their breathing was noisy, but Kraus and the rest couldn't even pick up the slightest hint of it.
Sure can know when there's presences around, I see.
Therefore, if he had obediently reported it, they would have merely doubted the Kanon's ears.
Mm.
捕まっちゃったね。
Also, explain someone, hey, you know, over there, there's a dude with a goat head.
A buff dude with a goat head.
A very big buff dude with a goat head.
In butler's clothes.
Yeah, explain that to someone. And see if they believe that.
珍しいよ。殺されないで捕まるなんて。
今回はベアトリーチェ様がお越しになら
Oh,
ない
they
し、
know?
Apparently.
They know about the loop?
Apparently.
親方様が書斎を出られるし、何が何だかわかんないね。
How come they
わ
know?
かるさ。何が起ころうと変わろうと、すべてあの魔女の気まぐれと余興。
How do they know?
結果は何も変わらないのさ。
今回は黄金鏡に行けるかな。
Okay, yeah, they know every. In case you had any doubt, they do know everything.
さあね、僕たちは脱落率が高いから。
そういえば、二人で第一の番を生き延びたのって、儀式が始まってるのに、こうして二人でお話できるなんて、なんだかすごく珍しい気がする。
そうかもね。でも、それもまた、魔女の余興だろうさ。僕たちがいつもすぐに脱落するから、今度は少し生き延びさせて、からかってやろうくらいにしか思ってない。
But this time you haven't been killed by Beatrice, but by Kinzo. So does that
I mean,
count?
the game master is still Beatrice.
Yeah, but Kinzo's doing everything. I mean,
Yes.
in the
Yes.
game layer. I mean, of course.
Yes.
また、黄金鏡にはたどり着けないのかな。
どうせそうさ。下手な期待を持つと、またつけ込まれる。
そうだね。前回はカノン君がつけ込まれたもんね。
僕はバカだ。
Canon made a sour look and turned his head. Shannon laughed softly and apologetically leaned towards his shoulder.
Okay, so they do know everything and they do also remember past loops. So, yeah.
でも、お嬢様が無事でよかったね。
Wait, who? Who's me, lady?
Jessica.
Oh.
第一の番を逃れただけさ。それ以降の番に、より無残な方法で殺されるのを待たされている。それを言ったら姉さんこそ、ジョージ様が無事でよかったじゃん。二人で黄金鏡にたどり着けるといいね。
ありがとう。同じことをカノン君とお嬢
Oh,
様にも。
okay, yeah.
僕は期待はしてないよ。
Yes, sure, Canon.
No.
Sure.
姉さんの言う通りだ。あの魔女は、ご褒美をぶら下げて、相手が右往左往するのを見て、どうせ誰も黄金鏡に行けやしない。僕がお嬢様と黄金鏡にたどり着きたいと、あいつはそれこそ面白がって、絶対に僕たちをたどり着かせたりはしないさ。
そうだね。
Makes sense.
ベアトリーチェ様は、より面白くなるように、生贄の順番を考えてる。
無作為に選んでるなんて、大嘘だ。
Oh, yeah?
あのペテン師魔女。どうせ、黄金鏡にたどり着けば、あらゆる願いが叶うなんてのも。
I mean,
そっぱちに決まってる。
yes, even if Kinzo's doing that, it's actually Beatrice deciding who kills who.
Yes,
Who
she's
dies?
you can think of her as a dungeon master in this sense. She
I
has
see.
control over the chessboard.
そんなことはないよ。黄金鏡は、素晴らしいところだよ。
行ったことあるの？
ちょっぴりだけね。それすらも、ベアトリーチェ様の戯れだったのだろうけど。
Wait, what? She went there?
In the first chapter.
Ah, of course.
どんなとこなの？そこ。
うん。素晴らしいところだ。うまく説明できない安らかな、夢の中みたいな世界。
バラが咲き乱れてて、美しい蝶が舞ってるような、極楽みたいな感じ。
Oh.
そういう具体的なイメージのとこ、本当に、そこにいるときは、とても穏やかで、いつまでも眠ってることを許されてる。まるで、休日の早朝のお布団の中みたいな感じ。カーテンの隙間から日が差してきて、そろそろ起きないと、今日は休日だから起きなくてもいいんだって気づいて。
僕なら損したと思う。休日なのに勘違いして起き出すなんて、姉さんくらいだ。それで？
うん。そこにいた時はね、満たされてて、でも、元の世界に戻ってくると、つい直前までそこにいたはずなのに、ついさっきまで見ていた夢が思い出せないのによく似てる。でも、とっても穏やかで、静かな世界だったことだけは覚えてるの。
それだけ？なんだ。あいつが偉そうに言う黄金鏡なんて、何でも願いが叶う場所だと思ってたのに。
その通りだよ。何でも願いが叶う場所。少し違うかもしれない。何も願わなくてもいい場所が正解かもしれないね。
Just, I don't know if that's a good thing, but okay.
例えばカノン君が寒くて上着が欲しいと願った時、そもそも暖かい部屋にいられたなら上着が欲しいなんて願う必要さえもないでしょ。
Oh, okay, in that sense.
黄金鏡は大抵の願いは
You're so content
That you don't need anything else.
全てから解放された何与えられて幸せという概念さえも超越した全てから解放された世界。
Hmm.
なんだか宗教っぽい世界だな。
Yeah, I was thinking it sounds kind of like an afterlife or something like that.
そしてそこでは全てが意志ある存在は全てが病、人間も家具も魔女もない。そこでの私は誰とも対等でもう家具だからと何も自分を恥じる必要がない。全ての人間とも、そして魔女とさえ対等、うまく思い出せない。そこでは私ベアトリーチェ様とさえ対等な関係で良い友達でいられた気がする。
あの魔女がいるならろくな理想郷じゃないよ。で、その幸せな黄金鏡に姉さんはジョージ様と一緒に行きたいわ。おかしな話だ。黄金鏡は全てが満ち足りた。ジョージ様がいなくても十分に満たさ
Oh,
れて
that's a good question.
黄金鏡はね、とても穏やかで幸せだけ実は抜けてるの。
幸せな世界じゃ。
もちろん安らかで穏やかで公平というだけで、でもそれは例えるなら全ての悩みというマイナスか。人の世はマイナスで満ちてるから、もちろんゼロというの
Oh,
は
but it's not even a
ものす
one
ごい
though.
幸福な
Okay, I see.
贅沢だよね。それはこういう感じ。穏やかな休日の朝の最愛の人も隣にいてくれて手を握っててくれたならもっともっと素敵。ごめん、姉さんは例えが下手くそだね。バカだから。
つまり姉さんにとっての最高の幸せとはジョージ様と一緒にその世界にたどり着くことってわけだ。
そしてきっとカノン君にとってはお嬢様と一緒にその世界にたどり着くことだよ。
No, what do you think? What are you talking about?
公平な世界で二人は悩みから解放。なんだかおかしな宗教を吹き込まれて
Notice the change of argument, by the way.
僕はもっとこう俗物的な魔法の薬を与えられると人間に生まれ変われるとか、そういう感じの世界を想像してたよ。
行けばわかるよ。
Oh, what did I do? I don't know, I
ベ
must
ア
have
トリ
clicked
ーチェ
something.
様が本当に気まぐれな方なら
No, you couldn't see, but I clicked something. I don't know what and where, but something happened for me, but I don't know. Everything's okay now.
Okay.
そうすれば姉さんの例えがよくわかるようになるから。
ま、過剰な期待はしないことに。いずれにせよ今回の僕たちは別の機会に期待するさ。
そうだね。おかしな期待を持つとベアトリーチェ様にまたつけ込まれる。何も考えずただ運命に身を任せるのが。
僕たちはただ何を考えても考えなくてもどうせ魔女のチェス盤から後のお役目はどういびり殺されるかただ待つことだけさ。
I wonder why they do remember, though, and not the others, and not the humans.
Maybe it's because they're furniture.
Yes, but I thought... I mean, it's never been bring on before, so no one ever said anything about this before. So, yeah, but I wonder... Is it because their memory works different and stuff like that? Or something
I
like
don't
that?
know.
Because if it is a time loop, it would be a time loop for everyone, and, you know, time rewinds, and then it's like nothing happened, and you also don't remember anything. Are they like outside the loop or something like that?
We don't know.
We'll see.
そんな僕らに黄金鏡の夢なんて虚しすぎる。
そう、ごめん。
Canon shrugged his shoulders, then told Shannon to leave me alone because she was in the way of his duty, distancing himself from her. Realizing her thoughtfulness in bringing up such an inappropriate topic and instead hurting Canon, Shannon bit her lower lip and stared at the ground. Shannon wouldn't bother him anymore. She went off and crouched down in a corner by herself. At that moment, Canon perked up. It was like the ears of a cat when it reacts to a strange sound.
どうしたの？
旦那様、誰か来ます。
何？
They ended their conversation and strained their ears. For a while, they couldn't hear anything. But eventually, they were able to hear the shuffling sounds of a large group of people walking.
The goats?
おいでなすったわね。
年貢の納め時か、さもなくも。最初で最後のチャンスか。
私が金蔵さんと話し、なんとかここの場所を聞き出してみます。
期待してるわ。
During the last phone call, Kiri had asked what time over at the guest house was. By doing that, Kiri had learned that it was the same as her watch, and she had learned that their watches hadn't been set back.
Okay, so they did ask. Okay. Because
Yes,
last
they
time I
did.
was wondering, ask the time, ask the time. But
No,
they
they
did ask.
did.
Okay.
It wasn't just the clocks on the walls in the guest house. Several people's watches, including George and Goda's, had matched. If that was the case, then it had only been a few minutes before the time of the massacre in the dining hall and the time that they had been transported to the dungeon. Not enough time had passed for them to be knocked out and carried away. Then were those real pitfalls, meaning that this was the area directly under the dining hall? All they could do was pray that Nanjo could find out where this was.
来ます。多分、親方様。並びに、食堂に姿を現したうちの3人かと。
もう十分、君も後ろに下がりたまえ。あとは私たちで応対する。
シャノンちゃん、申し訳ないけど、電話のところに座って、スカートで電話を隠して。
はい。
Ah, to hide that the phone is actually there. I see.
The shuffling came closer, and there was the sound of a large door being opened in the hallway. The light they were apparently carrying illuminated the hall, stroking the walls with sharp, razor-like shadows. And then, the light from the lantern they held illuminated the prisoners through the bars. The bars' sharp shadows divided them up lengthwise. There were 4 silhouettes. It was Kinzo, Ronove, Virgilia, and Gap.
Ah, no bunnies. Okay.
後ろ宮家当主ゴールドスミス教の皆様ご静粛に。
ゴールドスミス？
Yep.
親父殿のペンネームだ。怪しげな魔導書を書くとき、そういう名を署名しているようだ。
Uh-huh. Pen name. Okay.
英語風に？それならゴールドウェアハウスが正しいんじゃないの？
What? Ah, his name.
The kanji
Okay.
for Kinzo.
Yeah.
Goldo, which is skin.
Yeah. No. I wasn't. You know, this just doesn't make much sense outside Japanese, and I was. What? Okay. There we go. You got your answer, Kian. Do you think this is the face of someone sane and does care about stuff like that? So yeah.
ウェアハウスは倉庫、ただ溜め込むに過ぎぬ。しかし私は金を生み出し、細工し、さらに価値を高めるのだ。スミスの方がよりふさわしいと思わんかね。
True.
確かに無駄口を失礼しました。
金蔵さん、これはどういうことなんだね。ここは一体どこなんだ。
おや、我が友よ、思い出せんかね。
我が友よ。
さすがにその牢の中に入った経験はないだろうが、この廊下を歩いた記憶はあるはずだ。
So it was here?
まさか。
まさか。
心当たりがある
の？いや、しかし、考えられ。第一、私たちは落とし穴に落ち、しかもそんなことは物理的に、距離的にありえない。
人間にはね。
お父さん、ここは屋敷ですか？
I don't think that's mentioned.
屋敷にこんな地下があったとは。
Okay, as I said before, I think this is Ecuadorian, but I don't know.
フラウス、お前たちがその存在をささやき、
I was right.
何度か私の後をつけ回して探ろうともしたではないか。それがここだよ。いや、正確にはそこの地下と。
まさかここはクワドリアンの地下ですか？
Yep.
ご検察の通りです。こちらはクワドリアンの地下でございます。
クワドリアン、まさか噂の親父殿の隠し屋敷なのか？本当に実在したのか？
Yep.
我が最愛の魔女ベアトリーチェのためだけに
Of course, who
屋
else?
敷である。地上部分は美しき上品な屋敷なのであるが、そこを案内できず実に残念。
こんな牢屋があるお屋敷で二人きりなんて素敵。
Okay.
どうも
Gideon woke up and chose violence.
Yeah, I mean.
キリエさん、無礼な発言はお控えになった方が賢明です。
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, wait, you disappeared.
Oh, you disappeared.
Oh, you're back. No, you disappeared.
No, you disappeared.
No, you disappeared.
It's you that disappeared, not me. I was here.
No.
No, I swear, you disappeared.
Oh well.
I think.
But you disappeared and I was here.
Whatever. I think Vtuber was, acting.
Vtuber also got reprimanded by Virginia.
Yeah.
でも同感よ。私も送られた屋敷にこんな力があったら、100年の恋も冷めて金目のものだけいただいてとんずらするわ。
No, Gap's comment.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
おや、そういうご趣味はございませんか。てっきりキュンキュンしちゃうとばかり。
I don't know, please. What are we talking about?
Maybe not. Maybe not, I don't know.
Maybe not.
もちろんキュンキュンしちゃうわよ。誕生日のプレゼントに首輪なんかもらっちゃったりしたらね。
Never mind.
ただし、イケメン。
Oh, okay. Honestly, it makes sense, Gap, of course.
I think the first time I read this scene, everything went over my head.
I mean,
pretty sure.
it's depending on your age, this stuff can be pretty not understandable. But
yeah,
if
it
you're
was
an
like
adult,
6 years ago.
you understand all of these things.
Yeah, 6 years ago.
お静かに。
I mean, it could be because maybe you weren't thinking about it. Also, it could be any reason.
Yeah.
Or maybe 6 years ago you didn't know English that well. Also.
首輪より猿物輪が必要ですか。
あら、あなたはそっちも行けちゃうの？リアって好き嫌いないの？
What is this conversation? Where is this going on?
勝手に人の名前を略さないでください。
That shortening your name was the problem of all of that? In all of that, that's the problem you got, Virgilia? The name shortening? Noisy woman. What about Ronome?
お前たちも同じ牢に閉じ込められたいというのか。
Basically, yes, that's what I said.
I mean,
これは失礼いたしました。この牢体にこのような寒い牢獄では身が。
I mean, that's what Gap said, at least.
Virginia quickly apologized, but Gap and Ronome merely laughed together.
Honestly, yes, I could see that happen.
It was like they thought they alone couldn't be imprisoned. Or else, even if someone tried to imprison them, it would be pointless.
牢とは
Gap can
捕らえ
escape.
逃がさぬこと。
Yeah.
それはすなわち生涯手放さぬとの強い意志と愛である。
A strong will and love to not let them go for a... Dude, Kinzo, you have a very strange concept of love, but okay.
逃げても諦められる程度の女ならば愛を語るに値しない。
What the fuck, Kinzo? Dude, no.
腐れてしまってでも逃がしたくないと思うほどに苦しくなる女。そこまでに至ってこそ我が生涯を捧げるに値する。
Okay, yeah, I was thinking that you were crazy, but now it's official. I do think that.
お前にそれを分かれと。
No, I don't want to understand. Thank you.
No, yeah, no excuses.
誰にも縛れない。
I
縛られ
mean,
ない。
yeah, you have that power gap, so yeah.
愛されたいんじゃないの。愛したいの。私もゴールドスミスと同じよ。だからよくわかるわ。あなたの愛の狂気。
But guess what? You're a demon. And you're supposed to be human, so supposedly.
愛と狂気は紙一重というわけかね。実に旗迷惑な話だ。
しかしあっさり所在地が分かったのは大きいわ。詳しい経緯は後で聞くけど、南條先生はここをご存知なのね。
はい、そこの廊下がクワドリアンの地下通路ならば、あの先をまっすぐ行けば長い地下道になり、それをずっと歩けば屋敷に戻れるはずだ。
この鉄格子さえ何とかできれば屋敷に帰る。
お父さん、私たちをどうするつもりですか？
すでに宣告した通り、お前たちは後の晩のための生贄である。都合よく人数も5人。
Oh, pretty convenient, yes.
て殺す5人の人質にぴったりであろう。
なるほど。私たちも年貢の納め時というわけですか。
やがてはだが、今はそのために訪れたのではない。安心。それに言ったはずだ。もしも孫たちの誰かが我が全てを継承するにふさわしい、つまりお前たちは命拾いをするというわけだ。
お子さんたちに何をするつもりで？
次期当主にテストを与える。その結果、私をうならせる者が一人でもいた。
ふさわしい者がいなかったら子供たちはどうするつもりですか？
I guess they die. I mean, not that hard to understand. Yeah, see?
それを心配する必要はない。どうせ先に生贄とされるのはお前たちだ。
They did not say they're gonna leave. They said, oh yeah, you'll be sacrificed first, so don't worry about that.
その後のことなど知ったことではなかろうに、お前たちは自らの命運を自らのお前たちが生み教え育ててきたお前たちの命運を委ねるに実にふさわしい存在のはず。そう心配そうな顔をするなよ、クラウス。お前の自慢の100億の価値のある娘。
まったくね。子供は親の結晶よ。親の命運を預けるにふさわしいわ。お父様にとってもね。
I was gonna say something about that.
肝の据わった女だ。ルドルフにはもったいない。
キリエさん、あまり挑発しない方がいい。
I mean, more than what he already is? Well.
Yeah.
同感だ。今は耐えよ。
そうね。どうせ私たちはまな板の上の恋よ。今さら何もできやしない。
私に対し威勢のいい嫌いではないぞ。そういう女は。ベアトリーチェも初めはそういう女だった。
Oh, yeah, we know that. We know that, Ginzo. Trust me, we know that.
親方様、そろそろ本題を。さっきから脱線しまくりです。
おお、そうであったな。すまぬすまぬ。それでは本題に入る。そのために電話を用意しておいたのだ。シャノン。
He prepared the
知恵が
phone.
回るな。もう隠さなくてもよいぞ。
Guess what? Guess why the phone was there, people?
それは私が用意させたのだ。
What about it?
失礼いたしました。
Shannon quickly withdrew herself, and the telephone was revealed.
クラウス、ゲストハウスの孫たちに電話を、そして我がテストを、試練の始まりを彼らに告げるのだ。
Ronwe motioned for Krause to pick up the receiver.
嫌だと。
Guess you die.
取引の余地がどこにあるというのか。
True.
お前が電話をせぬというなら、孫たちにはチャンスさえ、後ろ宮家はこれにて終わり。お前たちは直ちに生贄だ。
直ちに生贄なら幸運よ。あなたたちの眼前で子供たちを先に生贄にされた方が辛いと思うけれど。
生贄の順番は親方様が決めます。
I wouldn't be too sure about that, but okay.
勝手なことを言わないように。
リア、今私の名前を縮めようとして。
How do you shorten gap? It's impossible.
してません。だから勝手に人の名前を略さないように。
女は実に
かしましいですな。
Please, game, do not change to the future. Please, game, do not change to the future. Please.
And it's gonna be the future.
It's gonna be the future.
Yep, it's gonna be the future. As I said, it's always one present, one future. It's always one and one, all the time.
The present has been going on for a while now, though.
Yeah, but
that's why I was like, oh my god.
It was all on the same thing basically happening. From two point of views, but still the same stuff.
I remember this happening to my first playthrough as well. I was like, oh my god, I need to know. Please let me read.
Of course.
The clinic that Nanjo had opened and later passed on to his son still existed on Nijima.
Oh, okay.
This aged doctor was Nanjo's son, but the atmosphere about him was very different.
わざわざお越しくださり、誠に申し訳ないのですが、特にお話しすることはありません。
Nanjo's son said that very indifferently.
あの島の事故がワイドショーなどで非常に不謹慎に取り上げられて以来、後ろ宮氏の主治医であり友人でもあった父にも大変心外な関心が多数寄せられました。そのいずれもが何の根拠もなく、また父のそれまでの業績を汚す。私はそれら全てについて未だに強く憤慨しています。
無理もないことと思います。私も同じようなものです。私など6つの時から延々です。
そうでした。これは失礼。
The doctor finally remembered that Angel was also a victim who had been exposed to the same curious eyes as he had been.
そんなあなたなら当時の件にもう関わりたくないという私ども。あれは不幸な事故でした。それを事件だと騒ぎ立てたがるのは無責任なテレビと雑誌だけです。彼らの態度には心底うんざりさせられますよ。
Nanjo had been bathed with attention for being one of Ushiromiya Kinzo's few friends. Because of that, there was probably an aggressive and persistent rush with the witch hunters and the press to use Nanjo's son as well, a survivor relative, as a source of information.
Okay.
The doctor went on and on, criticizing the press indignantly.
お気持ちよくわかります。私生活に至るまで監視を受け、プライバシーも肖像権もそのやり場のないお怒り、よくお察しできます。だからこそ私の人生をここまで台無しにしたあの事件、それでここへ来ました。雑誌記者でもインタビュアーでもありません。そこを誤解しないでください。私は道楽、私を見下すのもいい加減にしてください。あの事件で狂わされた人生の傷跡比べをするならば、私とあなたでは比べ物にもならない。
Well, yes.
Angel spoke sharply. The doctor, who hadn't imagined that he would be tucked back in such a forceful manner, couldn't help but
fall silent. Likely by
From
mistake.
Angel's perspective. Oh, okay. The doctor really was whining over nothing. She really didn't want to be looked down upon. It was about time to let him understand how many days had passed for her before arriving on this island.
I didn't understand how many days had passed for her before. Oh wait, that's right. They were going on a boat. Where the heck are they now?
Nijima.
Oh yeah, it's the island. Oh, yes. Is that why Nanjo is whatever Kinzo's doctor, because it's closed there? Would make sense.
Yeah, it would make sense.
I mean, they were also friends, of course, but yeah.
The doctor realized that it said something wrong and remained silent for a while, looking uncomfortable.
当時のことを思い出すのは苦痛でしょうが、ご存知のことがあったら何でも教えてください。もちろん口外はしません。私は私の人生に決着をつける。私は18です。あの事件は私の人生の12年を奪った。そしてこれからも奪い続けるでしょう。私は6歳のあの日からずっと暗闇に放り込まれたままなんです。そんな私でも知る権利がないとおっしゃるんですか？
いや、失敬。たちの悪い連中ばかりが来ていたので、私もつい身構えてしまったようです。失敬したのをお詫びします。わかりました。他言無用を誓っていただけるなら何でもお話しします。
ありがとう先生。ではお願いします。何でも結構です。話してください。
知っての通り、父は後宮氏の主治医であると同時に、チェスを通じた友人。その信仰は後宮氏が六軒島に移り住んできた当時からのとても長いもの。
どのくらい仲が良かったので
相当だったようです。チェスの縁で先方の屋敷に厄介になることも少なくなかったようです。私の口から言うのもなんだが、後宮氏は非常に気難しい方でした。そして父はそんな人間と付き合うのに長けた 非常におおらかな人だった。
Yes, we know all of this.
孤独な後ろ宮氏にとって稀な友人であったことは想像に難しくないでしょう。
当日は親族会議でした。後宮家の親族会議は資産やその運用などについて厳しく問われるさながら経営会議のようなものだったとされて、そのような席にまで出席を求められるほどに南條先生は信頼を得てい、
父は純朴な意志で後宮家のような富豪の財産運用について助言できるような立場にあったとは思います。
Oh no, he wasn't there for that. He definitely wasn't there for that.
おそらく
No.
当時の後宮氏は健康状態が優れられなかったでしょうから、親友の父ならおそらく口も固く親族会議上の秘密もきっと漏らさないと信頼されていたに違いない。
当時の後宮金蔵はかなり健康状態が悪かったの。カルテが残っていたりはしますか？
事故の当日はカルテを持参していたのでしょう。後宮氏のカルテは残念ながらフォルダごと失われています。父のクラン家ですし、私も詳しいことは分かりません。
事件の前後何か気になるようなことはありました？
あるにはあります。ですが、非常に誤解を招きそうなのであまり言いたくはありません。
Okay.
何ですか？それを教えてください。
For a while, the doctor beat around the bush. But after saying that much, he wouldn't be able to fool Angel by dodging the subject. He eventually gave in, and after making Angel swear herself to secrecy again, told her.
実はあの事故の数日後に私の自宅に郵便が届いたのです。
It's one of the messages.
郵便？
それはとても奇妙な郵便。差出人が私になっているのですが、それは身に覚えのないものでした。
What?
何者かが私の名を語って出したという。宛先は北海道の礼文島。北方領土の話を抜きにすれば日本の最北端の島です。その宛先人がなんと礼文島の住所ではありますが、父の名前だったのです。しかし、送付先住所が間違っているらしく、住所不明の付箋が貼られ、差出人である私のところへ戻ってきたわけです。
Oh.
It was truly a strange tale. Nanjo's son's name was written as the sender. However, he said that he hadn't mailed the letter. In short, that meant someone had faked his name and sent it. The destination was Nanjo Terumasa on Hokkaido's Rebun Island. But the lot number written on it didn't exist. So the local post office had been unable to deliver it and instead sent it back to the sender, Nanjo's son.
中身は？
本当に他言無用で、私も非常に迷惑しているんだ。かといって捨てるわけにもいかず。
The doctor stood up and faced a bookshelf. There was packed a group of dictionaries that could only have been ornamental, meant to make it very clear that the owner was an intellectual.
No, this is a little bit more game. It's not like I'm waiting for this for what to know what it is.
When he pulled several volumes out of there, a large brown envelope picked out from behind them. He took that out and tossed it onto the desk. It had been very carefully sealed with cellophane tape, and its faded color and dryness made it clear that it had been sealed 12 days ago. 12 days ago.
12 days ago, yes.
Being so persistent that it was annoying, the doctor removed the seal with her paper knife. Then, when he tilted the envelope, an already opened mail envelope spilled out. The envelope had a weight to it, hinting that there was something other than a letter inside. The recipient was certainly Nanjo Terumasa. Just seeing that was a huge shock. Following that incident, Nanjo's corpse had not been found, and he had eventually been treated as dead after going missing under extraordinary circumstances. And despite that, this letter addressed to a Nanjo in Hokkaido existed. One could almost take this as a sign that he had faked his own death and escaped to Hokkaido.
南條先生は本当に北海道あるいは同姓同名の人物が北海道に。
父が何かの事情で事故を逃れ北海道で存命していたのだとしたら、私たち家族にとっては事情に関わらず嬉しいことです。私も初めはその可能性を考えました。しかしこの封筒の送付先住所は存在しないのです。つまりこの封筒は届くはずのない郵便なのです。
送付者が正しい住所を書き損じた可能性は？
もちろん否定はできません。ですが住所の番地を見る限りどうもそうは思えないのです。
北海道礼文島礼文郡礼文町 1-2-34-567。
Up until Ribbon City, it's fine. But I just couldn't wipe away the feeling that the consequential number after it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, was a little insincere.
I mean, it sounds like... it sounds like made up, of course, because it could be a coincidence, but I mean...
It's almost like it was made on purpose.
Yeah. It's like it's made on purpose to be the wrong address.
It felt like a fake number that some kid had made up.
Yeah.
おそらく明らかに存在しない住所。でたらめにこの封筒は初めから存在せず届くはずのない住所に送付されたと考えるのが自然だと思います。
Yes, but also everything else is correct, so maybe it's made in a way that it looks real to like a postman and stuff, because one said, okay, I don't know if this number exists there, so it could be that, I mean, it's strange, but it could be. So who am I to say that this doesn't exist? Maybe, I don't know. It get delivered and never reached the point. It makes, because everything else is correct, so it makes sense.
But what happened to the...
What happened to the voice?
Oh, maybe I think it's an explanation, and this is narration. But
it's not Masayuki speaking. It's just it's the wrong text box. I see. I mean,
but in the case of an incomplete address, the local post office will often courteously and to the best of its ability research to find whether the sender's intended destination exists.
Yeah.
But when they still can't find it, the mail is sometimes returned after an investigation of several days.
Same thing that happened with the Italian post office, of course, I'm pretty sure. I think the burn end, I don't know. Have you ever wondered what happened with what happened with the mail that you never received? Because that happened several times to me, and I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. There's a
they
black
probably
hole
burn it. I don't know.
inside
Use
of-
it as for the chimney. I don't know. As a fire starter.
It seemed that the same. There's one set of Miku keycaps that has been used as as a fire starter.
I mean, it's plastic. It burns well. Yeah. Will make sense.
It seemed that the same thing had happened with this envelope, and the stamp was postmarked on October 3rd. It was postmarked on Nijima. Nijima was a long way away from Rebun Island. On top of that, the destination was also nonsensical. It had taken more than a week for the mail to be returned. In other words, there were probably a high chance that receiving the envelope returned to the sender after an unfixed amount of time.
Oh, it's definitely on purpose because they choose a place very far away from the sender. So yeah, it would make sense.
Had been the goal from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Why do something like that? Even before asking what it was being sent, this envelope was already wrapped in mystery.
中身は
どうぞ。
After getting the doctor's permission, I tilted the already opened envelope. From the inside came a small folded letter and a small key with a number plate attached. Then a magnetic card slid out. A112 was engraved on the key's number plate. I didn't know what it meant.
Okay.
The magnetic card was pitch black and had gold characters engraved in it. Members was written in English. The jet black gold lettered card design made it feel like something very high class.
Oh.
But of course, I didn't have a clue what kind of card it was just from that. I unfolded the letter. Its contents were extremely brief, and only the following was written.
Oh, that was the numbers.
07151129.
What? Wait, haven't we seen these numbers?
I think so.
We have seen there. Because I remember for a second the bloody numbers appeared, and I remember seeing them somewhere.
Oh, on the door, on Eva's and Hideyoshi's door in chapter
3?
Two,
Two?
I think. Umineko chapter.
Oh yeah, and that didn't make any sense. It was one of the things that was not explained, and had no sense. Those numbers.
151129. 3. Sorry.
Chapter 3. Well, yeah, whatever. So that wasn't
Chapter 3, but yes.
That hasn't been explained.
Nope.
Oh yeah. Also remember, nothing happens in chapter 2. So yeah, Offie, you should have known.
Sorry. I'm sorry. One exciting thing. I always want to put one exciting thing in.
No, it's not there. It's in the
chapter
3. It's in the third one.
Everything is in chapter 3.
Everything is chapter 3. Not in 2.
Also written was the name of a certain massive bank known throughout Japan, as well as the words Central Branch.
Okay, so the key must be for one of those locks that you can, pay to put something in a bank.
Yeah.
It must be that. The card is maybe, the membership of the bank.
Could be.
To actually know that, I mean, if anyone comes with a key, someone could have lost that key. So to actually know that it's someone that also have the credential to be there, it could be. And the number could be a combination lock or something, but it's very long though. Password, combination lock, something like that. That was all.
That was all.
貸金庫のカードと鍵、そして暗証番号でした。
Yeah.
それも普通の貸金庫ではない。特別な顧客のみに許されているらしい不気味な貸金庫でした。
Okay. Someone with a lot of money might have done.
Right now.
A lot of money right now.
After he finished putting his affairs in order following his father's funeral, he had visited the bank.
Mm-hmm.
PIN and key card in key and card. There was no doubt that something of great importance was kept in there.
Mm-hmm.
And he had been naturally curious about what it might be. At first, he hadn't known what to do. The card wasn't something he'd owned in the first place. When he mustered up his courage and showed the card to a bank clerk, he was then switched to a clerk of clearly high status and was guided to a large vault on the 4th basement. The security on the way was strict.
Again with the teasing game, I swear, I hate you. I hate you when you do that. I hate you with all my might.
The doctor had himself stored valuable items such as real estate transcript in safe deposit boxes before.
I hate you, but it's so well done that I cannot even hate you for real.
But this was something on a whole different level.
私の使っている貸金庫のカードと暗証番号、そして鍵を持っているならば、本人確認は行われないというシステムでした。
So it could be anything.
ですが、とにかく厳重な金庫室で、こんなところに預けざるを得ない、どんな物騒なものが待ち受けているのかと。
それで
It's gonna be something very stupid.
暗証番号の入力を求められました。
Apparently simple.
そしてそこにある8桁の数字を入力するとすごい光景でしたよ。まるで SF 映画のような世界だった。薄暗い銀色の広大な部屋にびっしりと金庫の扉が埋め尽くされているのです。
He had entered that room along with the clerk. It seems that as soon as the card was read, the vaults he had a right to were determined. So that safes he could open were lit with a green light, while those he couldn't open were lit with a red one.
Okay.
A11 にはそれらの金庫のうちの一つを示すも、ちなみにそれ以外の金庫にもずらりと緑ランプが20個以上はあったと思います。
Oh, okay, that's a lot.
あるいは他の一角にももっとあったのかも。いずれにせよ、私の鍵は他の金庫の中身を確かめる術はありませんでしたが。
As the clerk watched, the doctor had unlocked and opened the safe. When he did, a safe drawer like a large cabinet had opened, and an expensive-looking duralumin case picked out. That was carried into a separate room, where for the first time the clerk left, and he was introduced to the contents.
中身は
現金でした。
Cash?
現金どれほど？
新札の100万円の束はちょうど厚みが1センチになると聞いたこと。それがこれだけのジュラルミンケース、多分1億はあったでしょう。
What?
数えたわけではないから分かり、手すら触れませんでしたから、私はすぐにこれは危険な金だと。
I mean, yes.
It isn't normal to store a whole 100 million yen in cash in a case in a safe like that. It's much easier to deal with if you put it into an account and turn it into numbers.
Yeah, but if it's money that's need to be cleaned, it's better to do it like that.
When someone is unable to do that, then it's clear that there's something wrong with that cash.
私は頭が真っ白になり、すぐに関わり合ってはならないと直感しました。
それで一切手をつけなかった。
はい。そのまま施錠し直し、元の金庫に預けて、この鍵やカードも捨てようと思いましたが、何が起こるかわからない。そのため、誰にも内緒で12年もの間、あれが何の金だったのか。
この封筒をお借りすることはできますか？
いえ、この場で見るだけにしてください。
わかりました。では、ちょっと失礼します。調べ物を。
The envelope was the Ushiromiya one, right? The Kinza one. The one that we've seen with the seal and everything. So it was made with the bananas. It was been made by... What?
The way you said that, it was like, oddio, nelle foglie dell'imperatore. Il veleno di Cusco, Cusco, il suo veleno.
The poison made exclusively for Cusco. That poison? all of that thing,
that
yes.
actually reminded me of that.
Yeah. It was kind of like that. So yeah, so that's definitely Beatrice doing that. That's definitely Beatrice doing that. Because we know that the ring is not Kinzo's anymore.
Was given to...
Was given to Beatrice. We know about that. But why giving... Well, why giving him money, though? I mean, I can understand why doing all of that, because it's not like she could write a check, because how do you sign Beatrice the Golden Witch? I don't know. Sounds sus. I don't think she has like an account on her name. So, yeah, I could understand that, but why giving money to him?
What would you like to read?
Yes.
Also, I just realized that I didn't have my ring on. I read with no spinny ring on.
Oh, yeah. I took an ancient's grimoire from the knapsack I had set down. Then I opened to the page with the paragraph Beatrice had written to an ancient and compared the handwriting on both. It was the same handwriting. There was no say about the characteristic handwriting. The one with Sandy's 100 million yen cash was Beatrice herself. I mean, if there were any doubt... wait, what is it? Something's bugging me. What is it? What could it be? Who's this?
そんな郵便物が確か届いた気がし。母ちゃん、あれはどこにしまったっけな。
The same envelope and content had been sent to Kumasawa's son, who had once lived with her. But had been very busy in the days since, and seemed to have forgotten about it, while running around all over the place. However, certain contents apparently stayed in his memory. I remember as soon as Angel mentioned to him. After a bit of wait, his thin-lipped wife found the envelope, complaining that he always forgot where he put things right away. The modus operandi for the sender and recipient was the same as Nanjo's son. The sender was made out to be Kumasawa's son, and the recipient was Kumasawa Chiyo. And the destination address was in Okinawa Prefecture. Okinawa Prefecture, Yaeyama County, Yonaguni City, 1234567. Yonaguni Island was at the western point tip of Japan. And the lot name was exact same sequential number, and apparently be chosen without much care. Neither was certain. This envelope was definitely sent with the goal of having be returned to the sender. Its contents were exactly the same. A letter with the pin and the bank's main branch written on it. A magnetic card. A key with an attached number. That's Y20! It's the same key card, but it's different keys for everyone, every relative of the participants of the game. That's why 20. He said that we're more or less 20. So we know there's 18 people in Rokenjiva. I mean, that number is whatever it is. So yeah, there's 18 people. Humans and furniture. People. Yeah.
People.
Okay.
People.
Human is not a great term. So yeah,
No.
he said they were. The Najo-san said more or less 20 saves. Okay. So if each one of them got the same keycard, because you can make copies of keycards like that, and different keys, each one of them can open a different vault. The inscription number was A113, the number right after the one of the key that had been sent to Nanjo. Most likely, inside the vault was the same kind of duralumin case, back with 100 million yen cash.
死んだお袋がメイドから送ってきたような気がしてね。中身もよくわからんし、薄気味悪いんで、ずっとほったらかしにしてて、今日もお嬢さんはこれがひょっとしてあんたんとこにも同じものが？
Nope.
どうしたんです？エンジ様。ウリュウ、頭痛？ごめん。頭が刺さって。
What?
知ってるって何を？まさかこの封筒、エンジ様のところにも？
Oh? I remember. Saint Envelope was also sent to me 12 years ago. Losing my entire family was depressed. It was really strange. It was a really strange thing to come in the mail, so I still had a faint memory of it. With a strange letter which I had no memory of sending, but which had me as the sender. I forget the destination address, but the name recipient has been Ushimiya Rudolph, my father. I remember how disturbed I was when I got a letter that I thought it was from father. I opened it up and found a key and a card that I didn't really understand. I felt it down and threw it away somewhere, I think. Where did I put that envelope? Probably lost it somewhere in the chaos that followed. And now I have no way of checking its contents. However, I have a general idea. I'm sure the contents were the same. Without a doubt, there had been a key, a card, and a note with a pin inside the envelope.
Beatrice, これは何のつもりよ。あいつは全ての遺族にこんな死んだ後も愚弄するなんて許せない。
ウリュウ、エンジェ。
Sakutaro acted nervously. As I looked at his boring face, my agitation began to cool off bit by bit.
ごめんなさい。ベアトリーチェ・ニク氏は今にあの6歳の日にもうすでにあの魔女と縁があったことに驚きと怒りを感じただけよ。
この12年間、エンジ様はずっとベアトリーチェ様の呪縛にとらわれ、これがそのまさに呪縛の赤ですが、どうかしっかりそれを打ち破るための旅でもあるはずです。
そうね、頭に血を上らせたって何の役にも。冷静に考えなく、これはどういうこと？遺族に1億円をばらまく意味は何？挑発だとでも言うの？ベアトリーチェ。
Probably.
エンジェ、ウリュウ。
Secretary put his head in my stomach, urged me to stay calm. Oh. I took another deep breath and started thinking.
Both of us going melting.
My heart can take it, swear. I swear.
計画性を裏付けるものかしら。
消印は親族会議の直前。
I was just that fast, I know.
そしてわざと時間をかけて変装されてくるように仕組まれている。
事件の後に届くようにしたかったということかな。
うん、そうなるわ。でもなぜこんな不確実な方法で？
不確実？
ねえ、だって何日で郵便が戻ってくるかなんて事前には想像もできない。
Didn't really matter, probably.
郵送先の郵便局が調査し、送付先不明と判断し返送するまでの期間なんて普通は想像もできない。
そういえばちゃんと到着の期日を決めて、ウリュウ。
まあでも前日に投函したんだ。どんなに早く戻ってきてもきっと月曜日以降、死者からの手紙を気取りたかったんじゃないかしら。
死者からの手紙。確かにね。あれは驚くし嫌な気持ちになるわよ。死んだ家族の名前が表に大きく書かれ、物々しい付箋付きで郵便受けに放り込まれているんだか。でも私は何か腑に私だったら期日指定郵便にする。ひょっとしたら想定しない日に届くかもしれないという不安定さが私にはどうしても理解できないの。
Because of the uncertainty of it, you know, the magic stuff and all of that thing.
Could be.
I mean, it sounds
That's part of the magic discourse that we've been having.
Yeah.
So.
It's part of the magic, so it would make sense. But also, I mean, if it wouldn't been I mean, they could have said, yeah, from, for example, Rudolph to Enge, and make it look like it was from him. It would have made sense as well, but it would have arrived more precisely. So Norse eternity, we'll see.
ウリュウ。でも、確かにそういうの、ベアトらしいかな。
え、あなた、ベアトのことわかるの？
ちょっとしかお話しした。でも、ベアトならこういうことをするかな。
Oh, yeah, definitely.
マモンもなんとなく想像がつかない？ベアトってこういういたずら好きだよね。
確かにそうかも。ベアドリージ様なら死者からの手紙みたい。
絶対確実な方法じゃなくて、ちょっぴり不確実な方法の方をベアトリーチェは
不確実な方法を面白がる。
I remember Maria Onechan's diary. It had scared playing with Beatrice very often. During those times, Beato sometimes played pranks on the adult relatives with Maria. Those pranks also had a touch of witch aesthetics. Which was that they were more interesting while they were uncertain. One day Maria Onecha and Beato decided to use a wind-up minicar she had brought for a prank. It was a popular toy at the time, and if you made the minicar back up, it would wind up the spring in the tires. And when you let go, it would race for... Ah, yeah, one of those you wind up by letting it go the opposite direction.
Yeah, backwards, yes.
They had wound up the minicar and set it behind a milk jug. In other words, the prank was that if you leave the milk jug, the minicar would jump forward and surprise whoever did it. Hoping that someone would get caught in its prank, Nation and Beato had watched the adults from the shadows from their whole tea time. They were looking forward to seeing someone get caught by it, but no one moved the trap milk jug, and the trap ended in a misfire. And Nation and the mother, we should have put it somewhere where it would have definitely caught someone, but apparently said this. The most interesting and thrilling traps are those where you don't know will get caught, or if anyone will get caught at all. It's probably true that you wouldn't get this kind of excitement for a trap that would certainly go off. Similar accounts occurred in multiple places, making it possible to guess that the witch called Beatrice had a fickle character and loved a random thrill. A fickle person is very hard to deal with. Can't spin the chessboard around to find out what that witch from 12 years ago was planning. Face is as silly as ever, yes, of course. As Senja examined these, her gaze darted from place to place. Jen suddenly showed interest in the wall. The wall? There, several framed pictures were hung. Ah, okay. Many of them commemorative photos from the relatives of the Kumasawa family gathered or went somewhere to play, and Kumasawa was in several. And she still wore a smile that made it so you could almost hear her light-hearted ho 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 laugh. It's part of my distant memory, but I definitely remember that she was this sort of cheerful old lady.
熊沢さんは事件の直前に変わった様子はありましたか？
いつも通りに見えたな。親族会議はピリピリするから辛い辛いと漏らすのはいつものことでしたし。
これは？
What does this shirt says?
Can you clear for a sec? I'm gonna take a picture and look it up.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I have a feeling. Wait a second. Where is my...
Wait, why do you have a feeling?
Wait. Let me... Okay. The first kanji is Saba. So the mackerel.
Really?
That's why I said I have a feeling, yes.
And what about the other?
The other I have to look up because
That's okay.
I don't
worry too much. If you don't, the fact that it's mackerel, it's amazing. Okay, never mind. By the way, among the several frames, there was one that had something other than a picture of people in it. It was a picture from a large relief of a door from Western-style house or something. You couldn't see any interesting subject in particular, which actually bugged me a bit, as I wondered why anyone had gone to all the trouble of taking it. As I got closer, I realized that some character had been written with a pen.
ああ、それはお袋の形見分けでもらってきた写真です。多分例の黄金伝説に関係したやつではないかと。
魔女の碑文ですか。10トンの黄金の隠し場所を示すと噂される。熊沢さんも挑んでおられたんですね。でもこれは碑文じゃない。初めて見るものです。
Was an arc above the western style door, and that's where the relief was. English words were engraved there, and that seemed to be what the picture was focused on. The pen writing appeared to be in a translation into Japanese.
この扉は1000兆分の1の確率でしか開かない。
Oh, it's the church. Okay. We have seen this on the church, isn't it?
We have, yes.
あなたは1000兆分の1の確率でしか祝福されない。
The church is open only the probability of according to 1. You will be blessed only at the probability of according to 1. It is important.
Yes, for two reasons. The first one is, do you remember when you were asking me what the next part of the the epitaph was about? This is what the next part of the epitaph is about.
Probability?
Yes. And the second...
Oh god, I suck at probability.
And there's also one thing. There was a single time in chapter 2 where Beatrice just spun up and said, quadrillion probability, ha 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 ha.
Just blurted it out like that?
Just out of nowhere. Yeah, just out of nowhere. And when we read that, I was like, they can't have possibly spun it up here randomly.
Apparently they can.
Before. Apparently they can. And I was dying because I was like, but Beato, really? Really? What the fuck?
Wait, but what do I do with numbers then? I mean, the epitaph tells about the town. What the heck is about... Well, I'll think about it.
The second kanji, it's... I don't know if there exists a blue mackerel, but it's probably fresh mackerel.
Ah, okay. Fresh mackerel, okay. Amazing, by the way. Fresh mackerel. It's in the family, I see. It's in the genes.
It's in the family, yes.
こんな文章、碑文にもお姉ちゃんの日記にも出てこない。
お袋の遺品の中に碑文の謎解きに挑戦してると思われる写真やノートが結構お袋も案外そういうのが好きだったんだな。なんでも10トンの金塊が隠されてたって噂だ。そりゃお袋も夢中になるはずですわ。
I mean, yeah. On the Renaissance diary in her grimoire was a description of the witch epitaph. This talk about it was a ceremony to open the door to the Golden Land, the future resurrection ceremony, which is succession ceremony, and on and on. Maybe the most interesting one was the last part about it being a succession ceremony. According to Beatrice, if you were able to solve the witch's epitaph, you would receive not only 10 tons of gold and the Shiromiya family inheritance, but their own magical power and name, as well as the title of Golden Witch. I mean, yeah, we have seen that happen. Among the Shiromiya family household at the time, the witch's epitaph was thought of a difficult quiz which the family had Kinzo had arranged for to choose his successor. But with the Maria Sorcier interpretation, the questionnaire was Beatrice herself, and she had posed the question in part to choose a successor. I mean, it's more like Kinzo did that, and then Beatrice said, "Oh yeah, you know what? I'm also gonna do this more than anything else." But it feels more like that. But yeah.
I sent you the screenshot, and also in this case, it's chapter 3, it's not chapter 2. So
As all over again.
all over again.
Send a screenshot?
It's
Where?
chapter 3.
Discord?
Discord, yes. But it's Beatrice just saying.
There's a quadrillion things you can do, your rules against. Oh, could they really throw it there randomly? I see.
Just there, randomly. And I was like, I need a screenshot, I need a screenshot. Oh my god, I was dying. I was there like wanting to laugh, but I couldn't.
No, wait, no, it cannot be like that. That's stupid. Tell me it's not that. Please tell me it's not that stupid.
What?
Is it because the quillion sounds like quadrillion? The town?
No, I don't think so.
Is it that dumb?
No, I don't think so. I don't think. Wait, I'm gonna look it up.
Quillion,
but I don't think
quadrillion,
so.
you know, it sounds similar. Is it that dumb?
I think it's a kanji thing. No, I think it's a kanji thing. Wait,
because you know. Or maybe it's a lost in translation and they did it like that.
I think so. I told you that there were 2 ways of getting to the solution. Wait.
Because Kilian is the town in Taiwan, and you know, it doesn't, but it kind of sounds like quadrillion.
No. It's
It's another thing. Okay.
In Japanese, it's a kanji thing.
Okay.
In the manga, they translated it into English and made it into a word play.
Okay.
Playing words, sorry.
Yeah, but because you know kanjis can't happen.
Yeah. So it's a kanji thing plus another thing from the epitaph, and combining the 2, you get.
Okay.
You get
okay. It's not as dumb as I thought. Okay, that's good.
No. It's not that. No. I remember that it wasn't dumb. But
okay, no, because that would have been. I mean, I could have betted the original was like that, but I was maybe in the translation they did like that because there was probably a way of reading stuff different. Okay, no. Okay.
No. From what I remember, the translation that we are playing does not change anything because it's just translated. It's not meant to.
Yeah, it's not adapted. Let's say, you know.
No, and it's not. Yeah, it's not an adaptation.
It's like
a translation. It's like the manga is actually adapted.
It's like thing that I personally hate in the new Kamen Rider series. Whenever the main rider transform, the bell says Mezamero, which means awakening, yeah. Because everything is in a dream, and it's like is the one that wakes you up from the nightmare, basically. Okay, so it says awaken, and in the official English sub, they translated it into let's with a Z, let's wake up or something like that. But with a Z. And it's honestly horrible. It's because the Kamen Rider is called Zs. And they said, oh yeah, there's Z's, so let's make this dumb joke that doesn't make any fucking sense.
I don't like this.
No, it's horrible.
I am for the translations that help you through something.
Honestly,
but not like that.
There was even no pun at all in the
there we go.
in the word. So I was like, why doing that? That doesn't make any sense. It just says awaken. Just saying. No. When the dude finishes Transformer, the bell says good morning because you know you're awakening, and so good morning. So yeah, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, I don't like translations like that because it's just adapted for the sake of being adapted.
Also, very cool thing. The main character is named Baku, and the Baku is the yokai that eats nightmares.
The dreams. I know about that from Apocalypse Song.
Oh yeah, also yes, of course. I think I know about that song, but yeah, I think it's very cool detail. Because it sounds like a name, but it is also that.
Yeah, that's cool. So yeah,
Nothing like that.
No. Yeah, no, it's just translated.
Okay.
So this is why we can't actually go.
Yeah.
Through phase.
By the way, there were slight discrepancy in the detail of the two interpretations. Either way, its ominous content brought to mind a bloody serial murder, and both of the message bottles drew a tale of a crime following that pattern. If I could solve the witch's epitaph now, 12 years later, I wonder if I could expose some plot back then. Probably. I tried to solve it many times, but I never did have a clue what it meant. You're not as smart, Angel. I didn't finish it, but I reached a certain point at least. It seemed that many witch hunters tried as well. Also found theories like the La Plata theory and the Onura theory in certain books. However, neither of these theories were conclusive.
他にも資料が
あると思うけど、兄弟で適当に分けたからな。誰が何を持ってるやらさっぱり。申し訳ない。
この熊沢さんが撮影した英文だけ読むと、めったに開かれない開かずの扉という印象を受ける。
Well, yes. As I remember, even the servants weren't allowed to enter. They couldn't even clean up inside, exactly. If I recall.
Sacred Chapel.
Sacred Chapel for Beatrice.
Yeah.
でも、これは屋敷のどこかしら。
Talk about obsessions.
光の具合から屋外みたいだけど、熊沢さんはこの中にその黄金が隠されていると。
さあ、いずれにせよ六軒島の屋敷のどこかでしょうな。お袋の預金口座には残念だが黄金を発見したと思えるようなお金は入ってませんでしたよ。
The Golden Witch Beatrice gave 10 tons of gold to Kinzo, which meant that the witch was the true owner of the gold. Beatrice was the owner of all the vast fortune of the Ushirimiya family, which holding its vast wealth had massacred the humans on Rokenjima that day, sending large amounts of money to the surviving relatives like it was a game. Like hell is a letter from the dead. This is a desecration of the dead. Was once again convinced. When my family died on that island that day, they didn't go to heaven. They're being trapped by the witch even now, and they're being desecrated and tormented for all eternity.
No.
Oh, that's an interesting way of seeing it. But it doesn't make any sense, though.
Please elaborate.
Well, what if the loop? It's not a loop. And it's actually 12 years that it's going on. And it's not an actual loop. Don't ask me how they do not age. That's not in my core to explain.
There's magic involved.
Yeah, magic and stuff, whatever. I don't know. But what if the loop is not a loop and the time still goes on for everything that happens outside the island? But for them, every time they restart. But it's not like it restarts for real. It's like Beatrice is like setting up all these things and make it look like the day is actually restarting. So what she says they're being trapped there for 12 years. It could actually be, and that would explain why the corpses aren't there, because there's no corpses. They're still there. And
I see.
Beatrice and Butler's game is still going on after 12 years.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for sharing.
And also, it would make sense what Bernkastel said. I will choose for the best possible outcome, and that will be the best possible outcome. They're not dead. I mean...
No, wait. The best possible outcome that you can accept.
That you can accept, yes. But, I mean, the best possible... I mean, I know about that, but I mean, that could be a possible outcome. Let's see if she can accept it. It could be a possible outcome. And also, it will make sense because all the magic is more sort of make-believe. If you believe enough, it is like that. And also, it makes sense with magic, how they explain it, because like Sakutaro, for Enje, is not dead because she believes it's not dead. But Maria believes it's dead because her mother said it to her, the Earth creator said it to her. He's dead. So for her, that is the truth. That is truth. And it would make sense with everything that happened until now. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making stuff up. But, I mean, that could be a possibility. Don't look at me like that.
How can you tell how am I looking at you?
I felt it. I felt it. Don't look at me like that. I can feel it.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
You're not saying anything. That scares me, okay? By the way, the last place Angie visited was a store in the region between the housing district and the retail stores with a signboard saying Marufuku's Sleep Shop. Oh, that's relative to mine. Look at that. There lived a man who had been the boat captain of the ferry boat to Rokkenjima at the time. Even he, who had once lived a man of the sea, has retired after contracting a serious illness and was not taken care of at the house of his son and his son's wife. Oh.
I got the sounds for all of them, by the way.
Oh, I only heard this one. Okay, by the way, Nanju's son interned Nanju clinic. Unlike Nanju, seemed to be a more sober, indifferent person. After the rampage surrounding Rokkenjima, grew completely despised the press and never spoken again what happened around that time. Once had a daughter afflicted with an incurable disease, but unfortunately she wasn't able to live out her natural lifespan. Oh. Why throwing this light? Why throwing this there? Is this important? Feels like it's important because it's just there. Again, look at me like that. Kumasawa's son works at the Nijima fishing harbor. He must have gotten his carefree, big-hearted personality from Kumasawa. The expression is the same, honestly. Same expression as Kumasawa. Many of Kumasawa's sons are fishermen, so they're often away from land for their work. This one happened to work at the harbor, so it was only coincident that I managed to get in touch with him. Kumasawa loved to talk, so he might have heard something sleep bad. Captain Kawabata, an old man who used to be a captain of a high-speed boat that went to and from Rokkenjima. We never see the captain before, right?
Nope.
At least among those still alive, is certainly the person most familiar with matters concerning Rokkenjima. The media hoped he might have learned details of the situation inside the Ushimiya family from various discussions with servants going to and from the island. However, he never said anything, so they eventually began to forget this old man. Oh, he remembers that.
そして、さぞや辛かっただろう。お前さんの気持ち、 よくわかるぞ。
The former boat captain was in such high speed that he couldn't really tell why he had retired in the first place. His memory seemed clear too, and he could remember the events of more than a decade ago well, apparently, even about how Enge had been at the time. The way he chatted on was very helpful for Enge, but at the same time he also remembered the family conference very well. And the fact that he remembered even the thing like Butler's full madness on the boat was actually painful for her. Ojiro, Ojiro.
Ojiro!
It has been so back then as well, but even now there was no public way to cross Rokkenjima. It was necessary to make an individual request to an owner of a boat to make the voyage. I mean, he's an owner of a boat, so she could ask. I'd been unable to arrange for a boat to Rokkenjima, so if he refused me, such a voyage would probably become hopeless.
わかってる。今、あの島に行きたがる船なんぞ。今じゃ六軒島と呼ばず、古い名前の悪食島と呼ぶものまでおる。
So Devil Island
Devil
or
Island,
something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have enough knowledge of Japanese to know that at least.
この辺りの船乗りじゃ、首を縦には振るまい
So,
な。
Rokkenjima, what does that mean?
Oh god, I think it got explained in the first part of the...
Yeah, I do not remember, honestly.
No, wait, I'm gonna look it up. Yeah. Meaning... The first... I just wrote the Rokkenjima, and the auto-completion was Massacre.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, honestly.
6 House Island.
6 House? Oh, yeah, Roku. Roku. Okay, yeah. Six House? Why 6 House?
I don't know.
What the heck? For
It's
the Star
translation
Fisherman,
from kanji, I suppose.
yeah, for Star Fisherman and fear Rokkenjima as an island of misfortune, and because of that incident 12 years ago, this fear had reached a peak. They respected the sea, Pierre did, and Rever did. Well, almost no sailor who would try to take the boat to the accursed island. Because of that, most of the witch hunters were unable to cross over to Rokkenjima, and were limited to taking a trip around the island. Ironically, this caused the sense of mystery surrounding Rokkenjima to increase even more, which has resulted in the propagation of the bizarre witch stories they loved so much.
船は出してもらえるでしょうか
I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Right when Ninja is asking for a passage on the boat. Oh, the quadrillion thing was amazing. What the hell? Also, I don't know if I can say this. I'm gonna tell Pixel that I can either tell him the Japanese solution or the way that it was adapted in the English manga. If he wants to try and complete the resolution of the epitaph, because it was so close, but there's actually absolutely no way for us to know. It's you'd have to take all of the kanji, try to find the equivalent in Japanese and not in the ancient. I don't think it's Chinese, but it's another ancient version of Japanese, and you should find the equivalent to that, and then you can maybe try to find the solution to the second part of the epitaph, and one of the parts is actually hidden in the epitaph itself, so it's way too convoluted. It's so convoluted. There he is. I heard noises at least. Oh, I just noticed that.
I'm back.
Hey, I
Sorry, it
just
took a
noticed
while.
that you don't. No. I just noticed that you don't look possessed anymore.
Yeah, I think I know why, but
Why?
because I changed how the light works in the room, so that's probably why.
I see.
And that's why I think the light wasn't enough to get like my face correctly sometimes, and I also noticed that, but now I understand. Now everything should be okay.
Nice.
By the way, boat.
明日だけ返してもらう約束になっとる。最近はエンジンがだいぶご機嫌斜めらしいがな。
Oh,
かっ飛
she
ばして
got
や
the
るわい。
passage.
Yay!
The foreign boat captain promised that tomorrow, if we go back to his previous job, I think his boat out to Rokkenjima. Now my method of transportation to Rokkenjima is insured. This is probably all I can do on Nijima. All that's left is tomorrow. On Rokkenjima, I'll reach the final destination of a journey that stretched back 12 years.
Let's go.
これで島へ行けるようになったね。
そうね。船を見つけるのは難しいと聞いていたから、船長が協力的で助かったわ。
エンジ様ほどではないにしても、船長にとっても12年前の事件は未だ抜けないトゲなんでしょうね。
Oh, wait a moment.
What?
No, wait though. Wait a moment. Could it be that this is not in the correct order? I was talking about the thing I was saying earlier about the loop not really being a loop. So, what if after this she get on Rokkenjima and that's the scene when NJ appears?
I see. I mean, it could be. Because we, you were talking about the Angie going in right after her encounter with.
Yeah, but no
Verhastel.
one said that is what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
No one
You
said
were
that.
so sure.
No
Okay.
one said that happened.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
sure because I thought. I mean, there was all the thing about air flying and all that stuff. Flying, and it was a scene about the moon and all of that, air flying in the
Yeah,
air
yeah,
with
yeah.
with Barncastle and all
With
that
the-
stuff.
yeah.
But
Yes.
that flying could also have been air falling, and we know what happened after that. But if this is what if the loop is what I think it is, that's air. That's just air going to the island, and that's the moment where she appears and, let's say, save the day in quotes.
Mm-hmm.
Stop Butler from signing the contract. So
Aha.
that could be. No one said
be.
this one, and that's why she is bought in the future and in the loop, because this is before for her.
It's the future, but not really.
It's the future, but it's not really the future, and it's not like she went to the past, but it's more like, it's not complicated at all. I swear. Good God, how does one describe the story of this game? Oh, what happened in that story? So,
Do you remember at the very beginning when you asked me to describe what Umineko was, and I was like, I can only say one sentence without spoiling anything.
Oh, yeah, no, honestly, yes, I understand now, because it's like, what happened in the game? Okay, you want the long or the long explanation or the short explanation? Because the long explanation could take several days. The short one could be it's a murder mystery, and that's it.
Yeah. I tried explaining the entirety of Umineko to Mikal once, And it took 4 hours.
Yeah. I honestly understand. So, yeah. Whatever. So, as I was saying, no, that would make sense for her to be here, but also in the game. And this is not at the same time, this is before. For Edge.
Could be.
But for the other one is the other people is the... You know what I mean.
You know what I mean.
So yeah, it could be.
ウリュウ、船長さんも心の整理がつかなかったんだね、ずっと。
そりゃそうでしょ。約束通り10月5日にあのじいさんが船を出してくれれば大勢が助かった可能性がある。
Yes, but you know, huge storm. So
Yeah,
I could understand why it did not do that, but I also can understand how it could feel guilty about that.
ちょっと風が強いからといって船を渋らなければ。
A little wind.
Little wind, yeah.
ウリュウ、そんなこと言っちゃった。船長さんもそれを今日までずっと苦しんできたはずだよ。
Sakotaro, you're too good for the existing, I swear.
Yeah.
Apparently, they truly had been right in the middle of a typhoon on October 5. According to the captain, he had known for certain that he'd be trapped by the typhoon dead Rokijima on October 4. But the family had been very persistent about the date of their conference, which had been determined beforehand. It was only natural. All the relatives had been busy at the time, and they came to the family conference only after arranging their schedules beforehand. It was probably a situation where they could easily push it back to the next week, just because a typhoon was approaching. Yeah, they wanted a lot of money right now. It wasn't about Captain's fault, but perhaps you could say that he wasn't so irresponsible that he could place the blame on wholly on the typhoon. Certainly, just as this two said, there's no doubt that the boat captain had been dragging the events of 12 years ago along with him this whole time. And by taking time, the last member of Shirmiya to line to the island. Taking me. What the heck did I read? Whatever. Taking me.
Time.
Why did I say time? Where's time? Whatever. Last member to the Shirmiya line to the island and bringing me back safely, he might be trying to find some resolution for his past.
船は昼過ぎに帰ってくることになってる。それからあんたを六軒島へ案内するから到着は夕方前になるだろう。電気も明かりもない島だ。あまり長いはできんぞ。その程度の上陸であんたの気は済むかね。
長い下から何かの気が済む。船を出してもらえるだけでも感謝します。
わしが船を手放していなければケチなことを言わず好きなだけ島へ案内してやれるんだが。
It's not like I have a goal of doing something particular on Rokkenjima, so I'll be there during the evening. An evening which straddles the two different worlds of day and night seem almost like a borderline between this world and the next. Well, about that. Apparently, it's more literally a borderline between two worlds, but yeah.
I was also thinking of Your Name. There was the whole scene of the night giving into the morning.
Oh,
right?
that, yes, that beautiful scene. Yes.
That was so beautiful.
I cried so much when I watched that movie. I cried so much. I never cried like that in my entire life again, I think.
It's such a good movie.
It is a good movie, and even if some things are a little bit far-fetched, it doesn't really matter.
No, the narration is so good.
Some stuff doesn't, if you think about it, if you really, really, really think about it, some stuff, it's not 100% correct, but fuck it, I don't care. It's still good.
Agreed.
But honestly, if I had to judge by, this all has been thought very well and everything makes sense, it's not actually like that. But I don't care. It's still good.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
In this case,
the thing is, it doesn't really matter because it's not about what happens. It's about the love story.
Yes.
And it's not like something that's not really correct or really respected in timeline wise or whatever that you want to call about it. Makes it's a problem. It's not a problem. It's more like, yeah, it's a love story. It could be one thing or another. It's not really a big deal.
It's important to acknowledge that something doesn't work, but what doesn't work doesn't subtract from everything else, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the sum of it is more than positive, so it's good.
There we go. Yes.
Oh, raid!
Oh.
Thank you, Juki, for the raid.
Hello, everyone. How's it
Hello,
going?
welcome, raiders. Hi, we're playing Umineko. Have you spoilers because we're in chapter 4 if you haven't played this game.
Very much spoilers.
Very, very big spoilers. So, yeah. Are you doing what were you playing? Okay, I'm trying to give you a shout out, sorry. Forgot how to spell. There we go.
You got it.
I did it. Wait, oh, Twilight Princess, that's good. You're playing all the Zelda games, I remember.
Ooh.
Yeah, today it's me and Offie, and as for the weekly appointment, which is usually Monday, but Monday was busy this week.
Yes.
We decided for today. You need to find
I was about...
Town of 60 Ghosts and then finish all second. Oh god, I remember that quest. I only missed... I was to a point where I missed one and I had no idea where that thing was. Then you can finish the game. Yes. Very good. What were you saying? Sorry?
That Beatrice's wrath has not yet...
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. She's gonna hear you. She's gonna hear you. Shh. Don't say anything.
Okay.
Don't even think about it.
I thought about it. Oh my god,
Don't.
I thought about it.
Shh. That's okay. Have a good night. Thank you for the raid again. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Don't say anything about that. Don't even think about it. She's gonna hear you.
Okay. I got it.
By the way, or possibly 1998 and 1986, I feel like the most fitting time to visit Rokijima. Okay, yeah, border between two worlds and all
The
that
living
stuff.
and the dead, yes.
It's not like I have anything in particular to do there. Just staying there for a few hours should be enough for me to find some closure about that. At that time, there was a small knock on the paper sliding door, and Amakusa stuck his head in, tapping his watch. Like at the meme. I nodded back and told him about how I succeeded reserving a boat for tomorrow.
それはよかった。そろそろ参りましょう。船長、明日はよろしくお願いします。
ああ、任せておけ。お前さんたちの難儀な事情も聞いとる。わしも当時のワイドショーを見ていて、面白半分に事件をかき回す連中に虫唾が走っとったもん。
Hey, someone that's human in this game. What the fuck?
Finally.
協力は惜しまんよ。
Also, I feel extremely guilty about that, so it makes sense that he wants to help. That he wants to help her.
それでは明日お昼にこれ船代に。
And she took a wad of 10,000 yen bills from her pocket. The book captain should have noticed its thickness as well, but he had paid absolutely no interest and shook his head.
わしはお前さんにこれは天のお導きだ。あんたを六軒島へ連れて行き、
そして無事に連れ帰る最後のチャンスをくださったんだ。わしは金蔵さんに任されていた最後の仕事を今だからあんたには感謝してる。金は当時の金蔵さんからたらふくもらってる。あんたから取れんよ。
ありがとうございます。
Someone that's human.
階段足元に気をつけてな。急だぞ。
Went down the steep staircase that was the exact opposite of accessible. It was getting hard to believe that there was actually a chest of drawers and TV in the rooms upstairs. Most of the first floor was a bedding store, with many futons piled up on each other. We made our way to the cramped futon shop. Oh, they're staying there, I see. After casually checking around outside, Amakusa dashed out first and started up the car.
孫の部屋が空いとる。泊まって行っても構わんのに。見ての通り、布団なら有り余っとるぞ。
Oh, yeah, I noticed.
ありがとうございます。万一の時、ご迷惑はかけられませんので。
事情は知らんが、相当な厄介に巻き込まれてるようだな。
Oh, yeah.
うさんくさい連中が人探しをしていると噂になっとる。
Yeah, evil you're talking about evil incarnate.
あんたのことじゃないのかね
No, definitely not there.
そう。
Who knows? Angel played dumb, but Lucas thought that the boat captain I guessed.
わしは六軒島を目指す客人を送り届け、その仕事を12年前に中断したまま、まだ終えてない。だからわしは、あんたのおかげでその仕事を、だから、わしにその仕事を、わかってるな。
ええ、別に私は死にに行くんじゃない。
Part of me does feel that if I could die on that island, I'd surely be able to go where my family is. Finally become aware of it. Might have been planning to die on that island. Might have come all this way, headed towards Rokkenjima, in search of a place to die. The boat captain guessed that as well. That's why he repeatedly told me not to die.
ええ、死にません。約束します。そもそも私、どうして六軒島に行かなくてはならないのかの目的さえ、未だにあやふや。
いや、目的はあんたにないなら、それは彼らにあるんだ。島があんたを呼んだ。だからあんたはここまで来たんだ。
そうかもしれませんね。私は、呼ばれたのかもしれない。
I was called. For what reason? For them. Father, mother, Pater Onichan, and Maria Onichan. Or maybe the Golden Witch, Beatrice. Beatrice. What is Rokkenjima? What will I achieve? Even though tomorrow is finally almost here, I still haven't been able to understand my own nation. There was the sound of a car stopping in front of the store, and a short honk could be heard.
それでは明日、失礼します。
Winding between the stack of futon in the cramped store, I was about to go outside. Then my feet stopped.
どうしたね
Oh, it's not Amakusa.
あれはて、何の話だね
Trembling all over, I pointed at it. But no matter how much the boat captain squinted, he noticed absolutely nothing in that direction that should have surprised me. That must mean... What did you see?
ありえない。ウリュウ、エンジェ、どうして、どういうことなのこれは。
私にだってさっぱり、そんなバカなことってあるの？これは魔法なの？
Show me what it is!
奇跡なの？ええ。多分これは運命よ。私は今、これが私の使命だったのよ。
ウリュウ、私には何が何だか。
Shaking, I pointed into the darkness inside the store and froze up.
どうしたんだ何があるんだねわからん。わしにはわからん。あんたには何が見えてるのかね
ありがとう、船長。全部。これは運命だったんです。
What the fuck? I swear to God, I will...
ここに 私が訪れることさえ運命だった。これが私が六軒島へ行く目的で使命なんです。
エンジさん、どうしました？トラブルですか？
Apparently, I wish I could know.
わしにもさっぱりわからん。
We're on the same page, dude.
お嬢ちゃんが暗がりを指さしたまま固まっちまったんだ。
エンジさん、大丈夫ですか？何が見えるんですか？
あなたたちには見え、それよ、それ。見えないの？
見えるのはただの陳列。誰も言いやしませんぜ。
ウリュウ、僕には何が何だか
Stop
わからない
talking, I swear.
これは夢なの？魔法なの？どういうことなの？エンジェ。
Ch.4 leaves his face toward Angel. Oh, another raid! And this time it's from Astra. And that fucking scared me.
Hi, Astra. How's it going? The game is...
The game is teasing me, okay? The game is
Yes.
big teasing me. Hi and welcome everyone. I'm PixelBit. This one up here is Offie, and I am in a very plain Umineko chapter 4. Very big
We are dying.
spoilers.
Yes, very big spoilers. We are dying.
We are
over
dying.
here.
Yes. Trying. Oh, Emote Lab. Yeah, I've seen the thing. Asa always says that I'm a manigold, even if I'm not. Don't know. Ask her. Sakutaro leads his stare towards Enje. From his eyes slid a single tear.
エンジ様、理解したわ。お姉ちゃん、そしてベアトリーチェ。
ウリュウ。
This is magic, isn't it? They're not gonna show me. I will kill this game. I fucking hate this game. I fucking hate it. Oh, fuck. Gonna go to sleep, do like for a little bit. That's okay, don't worry. Thank you for the raid again, and have a good night in any case. I fucking hate it. I need to know now. You cannot tease me like that and then not show. I hate it. I hate it with all my mind.
You have to wait.
Full of jump scare. The only jump scare was the raid. Honestly, the raid sound. Honestly, I hate it. Why here now? I needed to know what that was. I'm gonna have to wait a long time, aren't I?
Until Monday.
Good God. By the way, is this... We should stop here? We should go...
Yes.
Stop here?
No. This is a good start.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was guessing that this was... I mean, there's a scene change.
Because everything that happens in the past now is basically gonna be in...
An entire... things.
Scenes that can end by themselves. So the scene is gonna happen, it's gonna end. It's gonna be end in a very
all in the past.
satisfactory way, in for a bit, from what I remember. Still no trace of the scene with Maria and Rosa. God damn it.
Okay. That. Oh yeah, the scene that you were talking about that you thought it wasn't a point, but. Actually,
one day it's gonna appear. One day I'm gonna stop looking for it and it's gonna be here.
Definitely gonna happen. By the way, well then, thank you everyone for being here. And I'll see you guys in a bit in a pixel bit. And what's gonna be your next stream, Offie?
I'm gonna draw my own birthday illustration tomorrow.
Oh yeah, about that. But also that's gonna happen. Yeah, we're leaving because we have been here for like 3 hours or so. 2 hours and a half and something like that.
2 hours and a half.
And since this is not a narrative game, it's better to stop when there's a good point, because scene can be very long.
Depending on the scene, it's gonna take an hour.
Yeah, there's scene that lasts 1 hour, so yeah. Okay, so...
What's your next stream?
my next stream is gonna be Friday. We're gonna 100% Mario Galaxy, the first one.
Nice.
Okay, everyone. 3 hours? Yeah, I've been here for a while. Okay, let's rate Lee Snow. That is also, since we received 2 raid today, I feel like obliged that I should do that again as well.
Absolutely.
So yeah, thank you everyone for being here. And let's see you Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye.